What's up, my little cat travelers, and welcome back, guys, to another Eden. We are doing a major update today, guys. It's here. It's finally here, guys. After all this amazing time, guys, we are getting part 3, the Chronos Empire Strike Back, guys. I love the Star Wars. This little Star Wars not right there. So yes, guys, big update, guys. We got a massive update, guys, as big as Aldo's sword. Yeah, so let's go over it because there's a lot of stuff to cover, guys. All right, let's go. So, guys, if you've been logged, if you followed the social media, guys, you know what's happening. But yeah, so the update, guys, is coming up February 24, guys. So in a couple of hours after this video is uploaded, I'm sorry, guys, I was busy this week. I was busy with actual work. At our time, plus we have some catch up to do. I'm sorry, guys. It's getting there. I'm doing everything to do with my catching up. But that being said, guys, we got this going on, guys. So let's see the update, guys. Many things to cover. So first of all, let's read part 3, Into the Hollows of the Chronos Empire Strike Back, Volume 1 story. The cursed sword Orger Recarum, set to bring calamity upon the world, was drawn by a young man named Haldo, who, along with his friends, has travels and adventures across space and time. Haldo and his sister, Fine, carry on, hoping one day to reunite with their lost brother, Eden. But now, the shadow of a new enemy falls upon our heroes, the Chronos Empire. What is the Empire after? What is the mysterious Hollow of Time layer? The curtain rises now on a new battle across space and time. Alright, guys, so you can start this quest, guys, at the Times Forgotten Stub, the amazing end, guys. So that's gonna be where the start of the quest is. Little screenshot, guys, and available characters, guys. We got 2 new amazing characters to do, guys. I'm not gonna talk too much about them visually wise because I will be pulling for them, so I'm gonna do that with Silver just because it's funny to hear your opinion. But little spoiler, I like them both. Ashtir is, you know, we all know who she is. We all know what she looks like. We all know. All right. I'm still gonna read her text. If you don't dream it, you can make it real. If you don't reach out, you'll never grasp it. Your light is there always. The unparalleled, unmatched genius scientist Ashtir. All right, guys. We all know she's gonna send in a festival and ask us to go to a portal machine. All right. We get it. All right, guys. So she's gonna be available with after chapter 84. So main story part 2 with the conclusion. Once again, guys, she is free, which is super nice. She brings up the buddy system. There's a bunch of new stuff in this new update, but buddy system, guys, that's why she has a cute little robot. RX-66, if I'm not mistaken. It's not his name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And we also have the other beautiful Milka. I'm sorry, guys. Last time that I spoke about her, I think her name was unofficial, but that is her official name. I still love her. Love the chainsaw sword. I still don't know about like her dress, but I cannot wait to talk about it with Silver. Love her cinematic, guys. I'm sure you guys saw it. So let's go. Look. Good to know. It seems like crazy is crazy no matter what world you're in. The Chronos Empire merciless blade Minalka. So she I saw her kit, which we're gonna go over it a little bit later, guys, but she's kind of a Flamelipis with fire. So if you have your stone, guys, you know what to do. All right, original story. Added part 3, Into the Hollow, the Chronos Empire Strike Back, Volume 1. So, guys, we got new maps, new area, new dungeon, and new background music, which is great. All right. So, guys, hold tight. We're gonna go over the new system before we switch up with the characters. So, new system. We got the environmental effect. All right. Certain fields have environmental effect that can change over time. Environment not only affect the fields, but they can have various effect into the battle too. Active environment effect can be checked when they're first entering the field or any time in the minimap. So I would assume I did not do my research because it's new and I really want to discover. But seems like we're gonna get like rain as we see in the screenshot. So it's probably gonna be like, all right, if it's rain, water attack does more damage, etc. I do know that they're gonna get tied with some bosses, I believe, probably some secret bosses. So that's gonna be like a new mechanic, which is neat. Love it. We also get face shift. All right. Occasionally, a field under an environmental effect will generate an entrance to a phase shift. A phase shift area contains special battle and may be under even more severe environmental effect. You receive more of a certain items by braving these warps, but after a certain number of turns have passed, you will be rejected. So guys, from what I gather from the stream, which I suggest you go guys check it out, either the one from the original channel or the one on my channel where you can actually see my reaction. So these are kind of like hard battles, which they give a crap ton of XP. I don't know if you guys can see it in the screenshot, but you get a lot of XP and you get a lot of mats while doing it. So if you guys see them and if you guys have the team, please do them. They're really like beneficial for you, which is great. All right, guys, we are waiting for a feature. Like, no, we're not waiting, but we're getting a feature that I'm super excited just because I love world maps. All right, I think most JRPG. I really love my old school JRPG, and world maps were always nice, and it was, you know, it was always sad that another didn't get it, because even though we had that little map, it didn't feel like the world was like grandiose and like big. But now that we're getting it, it's pretty sweet. So guys, we're getting a ship. A vehicle can be used to travel through special field. Unlike regular field, movement is unbound. A special icon will show you where you can embark from. While traveling into a vehicle, tap the vehicle to transition to the vehicle enters area. So guys, if you play a certain game with a certain characters with a giant sword and his best friend has a white tank top and use fists, you guys probably recognize the shape of that ship. I'm excited really for the world map, just because yeah, like I said, I really like world map, and I think that Another Eden is lacking on the department of feeling like an old school JRPG more, with having like a world map and having a world that lives without you being there. So I'm excited guys. I'm excited for the ship, really. That's like one thing I'm super excited about for some reason. We are also getting something interesting, guys. The new sidekick battle system, which is gonna add a layer of complexity over what we have already. So let's go and let's go. Sidekicks are characters, friends and allies, or even traveling partners or other companions. Add a sidekick to your party and they will assist you in battle. Sidekick will use skills in battle with set timing. These auto skills will also build up a charge. 5-star sidekicks have special skill called charge skills. Once you have enough charge saved up, you can activate the charge skill on your turn. You can obtain sidekick by encountering certain 5-star class and style characters in the Galleries of Dream, by class changing to a specific 5-star class, or by clearing special event. Sidekick can be equipped with sidekick specific equipment. So that's kind of cool, guys. We're getting a buddy system. I'm not gonna say like a summoning, but we're getting a new sidekick system. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do in the future with this. I'm interested. I still think, on a side note, and I've been talking a lot about this, I still think that they should have an option where you can transmog your body system and have a character of the same element on the battlefield, but it's a character from your party. By that I mean, like, I'm gonna use this picture for example. The buddy system here, I believe, is whatever, like let's say it's the robot from Ash Tier. This one is like Earth. I believe that you could switch it. That would be fun if you could switch it to another Earth character, just because Another Eden has a lot of characters, but sadly it's only like 4 in your party. So in the back lane there's a lot of characters that get benched. So that would be a nice little way to make sure that, you know, you have a rotation of all your characters. Side notes. That's the side notes. It's not in the game, guys. It's just a personal note. But the sidekick otherwise looks amazing too. Alright, we're also getting another system called Auras. Auras are abilities that activate when certain conditions are fulfilled in battle. Some enemies and sidekick have auras. Activation, conditions, and auras effect differ depending on the type of auras. Many auras affect units others than the user, so even units without auras can benefit. Once an aura condition is fulfilled, it will last for the rest of the battle. However, if an aura caster is defeated, the aura will fade. I wish I could see what the aura says on the picture, but it's still a bit too tiny. So I'm still keeping myself a couple of surprises, guys. So I don't want to spoil the surprise for you. All right, we're also getting another feature, which is interesting too. I actually like that one when they have that in games. It's called bounty hunting. Hopefully this is going to be kind of a forever, so, but we'll see. Visiting the barkeep of the Hunter's Nest in Omegapolis Underbelly for the latest info of the bounty's target location. When you defeat a bounty target, return to the bounty giver to claim your reward. Defeat bounties to prove your skill, unlock higher values bounty, and even learn about new bounties from townsfolks, which is kind of neat. Which is kind of neat. Gives us like gives us reason to go outside and like kill certain type of enemy. Now, hopefully that it's gonna be like procedural. I think it's the word I'm looking for, where you know, just like randomly generated. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. We're also getting another new feature, which is called weapon reforging. The wandering blacksmiths of Vaporia can give your weapons new power. Special materials are needed to unlock this new power, which is kind of cool. Finally, they're gonna stop, I believe, adding weapons and just make whatever weapon we have now more powerful. Which is neat, because that game has a lot of weapons. You have a lot of different weapon type, and sometimes you're like, which one is better? Is this one better? Is this one better? So maybe that way, you know, we're just gonna upgrade like weapons to actually like being good. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. I'm sure someone's gonna come up with a guide, but on top of my head, from what I've seen, the Toto's bow was like was like super high on the tier list, because it gives a good upgrade. So, well, I'm excited to see what's next. Probably gonna upgrade all of them, but yeah. We're also getting another thing called difficulty setting. Pretty self-explanatory. In main story part 3, The Empire Strikes Back, you can adjust battle difficulty settings. The difficulty can be adjusted at any times. Higher difficulties will be stronger monsters, but also higher experience gain and drop chance of certain items. Some enemy difficulties is fixed. Probably bosses and secret bosses. Alright, also another cool add-on that they did, which I like it. At the same time, I don't like it. It's called Symbol Encounter. Enemies other than horrors will be shown on the field, and if you run into them, the battle will begin. Some special enemies can engage you without touching them. Enemy symbol will disappear when you defeat them, but they'll come back when the area is reloaded. You guys probably noticed, I'm an old school, like, diehard JRPG, so I like when I don't see the enemies. But then again, I used to like seeing the enemies on the battlefield, so my emotions are conflicted. That's kind of cool. Now the question is this going to be also on the other chapters, the previous chapters? It's only starting from this chapter onward. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. I have a lot more text. All right, so we are getting there's a bunch of cool banners, guys. We're also getting the ally encounter Minalka Tetra, who's her sidekick, that little steam monsters. New character Minalka and new sidekick Tetras are available. New sidekick Tetra will join when Minalka's 5-star class Nemesis is unlocked. Once again, love that game because you can have a 4-star, upgrade it to 5 stars, and you get everything. We're also getting a stratagem encounter, guys. So if you want to spend your money, good time to spend your money. But keep in mind that the banner is the one matching the one that was in Japan, so you won't be able to get the newest character. I believe it stops at Orleas. We'll go down. In the Star Dream encounter, after 10 allies encounter, you will receive a Star Dream piece. Yet you can encounter a 5-star class characters. The characters that are encounterable in the Star Dream encounters as Star Dream piece encounter are only those released in the version 2.13.100 Apocrypha Wonders of the Vortex Chapter 1, The Road to Thunders. Character added after the version are not eligible. So like I said, it's up to Orlea and below, which you still have Flamilipis and Eva. If you guys don't have them, you guys might want to pick them up because these characters are good. They're broken. I'm not saying they're good, they're broken, but keep in mind that it makes the game super easy, and that can be a negative if you don't like cheesing everything. So the lineup will be the same as available for the Star Dream Piece encounter that was offered in Japan version 3.00 main story part 3 Into the Hollows, the Chronos Empire Strike Back volume 1. Previously obtained Star Dream Piece cannot be used in the version 3.0.100 Star Dream Piece encounter. The expiration date of the Star Dream Piece is 30 days from the time initiated at the Star Dream encounter. I'm gonna say it right now, guys. I don't know if they mentioned it, but if you guys, once again, if you guys saw the update from our amazing community manager Scott, we are getting a bunch of Chronos stones, and we're also, I believe, getting more Whispers of Salt. So once again, 1 free characters per day for 10 days. And at the end, we are getting a guaranteed 4.5 star, if my memory serves right. So you might want to hold off that Star Dream encounter in case you get that characters. We don't know. We're also getting a Fateful Encounter, pays 3 times max is available. Fateful Encounter is great. Strike Edition, pay twice, is also available. It's a great banner, by the way, guys. You can encounter one of these 5-star class characters listed below on the 10 encounters. So, if you guys have money to spend, this banner and you don't want to do Star Dream, that banner is actually really good. These are all good characters. Iska extra style for the Church of Iska. Radias, another style. I've used her. She's almost unkillable. Hipfa, another style. She's still on the bench, but I need to bring her forward. Garen Barrel, our latest male character also needs love. Femilipis and Eva, they don't need any introduction. Even Alma, no introduction. And Science Scyther is also pretty cool look-wise and can actually do decent amount of damage. And also the ally encounter under regular encounters were updated. Yay! Which is cool. Alright. More campaigns. Main Story Part 3 Volume 1 Release Campaign. By starting a new section of the main story, you will receive a Resonant Strife drop 5-star guarantee. By clearing the new section, you will receive Chronos Stone 1000. So guys, let's do it. Resonance Strife drop. You will encounter a random 5-star class character specialized in zone or singing field that was available up to the version 2.14.500. Does it? I just click on the link. Alright, the characters, guys, are as follow. So we got Suzette Lucifer, who's adorable. We got Divine Paladin, Annabelle, Justica, Cthulhu Nagi, Claude Magnores, Fortuna, Lebitina, Shigure Susano, Rosetta Rimitar, Miyunfa Team Maiden, Tiramisu Draconodius, Radias Normally, Zeviros, Soulkeeper, Hardy Maverick, Mistadade Plumadina, Hipfa, Milsha Harmonia, Melissa, Pizzica, Eva, Yuna Aquagoddess, Tsukiha Shinatsu Mitsu, Shinatsu Hime, Vena Titania, Black Clad Swordsman, Red Clad Flame, Science Scyther, Violet Scyther, Silver Strike, Curve Foreign, Histana, and Chio. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Alright, so all these characters, guys. If the allies you encounters is at higher class than the one you already have, the current allies class will increase. Depending on the class of your allies encounter, either light points or shadow points will be increased. Your 5 points of shadow points is increased to the maximum. A weapon rank. Alright, so they're just giving us this. So that just means that if you have a dupe, that's what happens. So I'm probably gonna get a dupe anyway. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna go back, guys. It is not done. There's more stuff to come. There is more stuff to come. Wait, that's not it. There's more stuff to come. Alright, let's go back here. I'm super excited, guys, by the way, by this update. Super excited, actually, really. Okay, alright, there you go. Okay. Alright. Specify main story continuation and chapters. Yeah, so you get this. I'm sorry, guys, my brain jammed a little bit. We're also getting a campaign duration. So from the version 3.0 update to May 31, the Resonance Strife drop will expire on June 30. Each user may only have one Resonance Strife drop and bottle of 1000 stone. Even if multiplier conditions are fulfilled, you will not receive multiple rewards. So I believe, alright, so I believe, guys, you need to complete these, either like these chapter or get to that chapters to get whatever, to get that reward. So I'm at the end, so that doesn't really concern me, but I believe that's what it is. We're also getting the same as before, guys, the sale, limited time 2,200 Chronos Stone package, 4,500 Chronos Stone package from February 24 to March 9. We are also getting an increased login bonus from 20 to 50. From February 23 to March 31, which I believe it's like 1,800 on top of my head, which is nice. More stones. Whispers of Time and Whispers of Time drop campaign. Encounter an allies once per day. So Whispers of Soul, guys. I cannot wait to drink more salt. Complete 10 encounters to get a Whispers of Time drop and encounter 5-star allies guarantee. It ends March 31. Nice. The corresponding encounter is accessible 1 per day during the campaign by using the Whispers of Time max 10 times. Then each time you initiate the Whispers of Time encounter, you will receive a Whisper of Drop. When you collect 10 of them, you will have to initiate the Whispers of Time drop encounter for a 5-star guarantee. I really wish they would not count dupe. Alright, Whisper of Time distribution appears from February 24 to March 31. After the update to the version 3.0.100 or later, the links deliver service will deliver the Whispers of Time to you. When you have a Whispers of Time, open up the Galleries of Dream to initiate the Whispers of Time encounter. You guys know exactly what to do. All right. All right. A little bit of update here. The other lands have been adjusted as follow. Adjust the position of the run button in the battle screen. Another force gauge will now refill at 50% when resting at an inn and at the tree, guys. This is also why a lot of people have been waiting for this. Finally, we won't need to go to the trial to get our AF bar recharged. All we need to go is to the inn, and that's going to be recharged. Love it. Love it. I love the fact that they listen to our community. And these are little bugs that were fixed, which is nice. All right, guys. Now that this is done, let's go over on the weekend. Let's go read our beautiful character quest because we are not done. All right, guys. That being said, I'm just gonna switch it up for me just a second. There you go, here and here. All right, guys. So first character that we're getting, guys, is Ashtir. Beautiful character, guys. She reminds me of another certain characters. I made that joke many times. All right, so she's a fire character, blunt, who uses a fist, even though she has a gun in her animation, and use a necklace. She is a light personality, fist, glasses, scientist, Baroki, guns. Overlapping tusk, blue, shareable personality, dewy, serene, red clad flames, hardy, and joker. No description though. Our valor chance, win type resistance of all party members plus 30% for 2 turns. Stack 3 materials on herself. All right, guys. She also comes with a buddy. So strangely, it's not there. So she has a defensive stand zone. Damage taking and cause in a battle change with multipliers. Minus 40% for all type attack and move. So yeah, she has like a passive defending zone. She's a defending character, guys, which you'll see in her kit. So her first attack is called Fist Slam. Basic attack, blunt on a single enemy. No need explanation for that. Guard Force. Deployed defending stance. It gives a barrier to all party members with 20% damage reduction one time and type resistance of all party members for 15% for 5 turns. Pretty good, guys. You know, if you guys don't have any like tank, she's a good addition. Sleep Gas. Inflict sleep of all enemy fires and fire type resistance plus minus 30% for 5 turns. Repair Kit. Preemptive restore all party members by 25% of match HP. Consume 1 material to double restoration amount 50% and restore all status. Weak Check. Preemptive power of user plus 30% and intelligence plus 30%. 3 turns. Stacks 3 material on user. When not in other force, detect elemental resistance on a single enemy. Mystery Bullet. Fire type magic attack on a single enemy XL. Damage is based on the power of the user's power. Power of the mood change at random. It goes from 2.5 to times 5. Consume 1 material to increase damage at random. Times 5 to 10. Does not consume materials during AF. So that's kind of cool. That is kind of a cool skill. Can be a little bit tricky. Shield Force. Deploy defending stance. Give a barrier to all party members with 30% damage reduction plus 1 time. Type resistance of all party members plus 25%. 5 turn. Dimensional Bomb. Preemptive attach 3-dimensional bomb of all enemies. Dimensional Bomb. Activate. Dimensional Bomb. It's an AoE attack. If enemy is attacked, consume 1 dimension bomb per hit. Let's see what the bomb does. At the end of turn, fire type magic attack of all enemies with dimensional bombs stack XL guaranteed critical. Damage is based on the user's power. Increase power based on the number of bombs stack. Max out 5 multipliers by 15. Consume 1 material to increase damage per bomb stack 5 to 8 multipliers of 20. Barrier Force. Deploy defensive stand gives a barrier to all party members with 40% chance reduction 1 time and type resistance of all party members 40%. So guys, as you guys probably saw, she is a defensive unit, and yeah, which is pretty cool. I like that, and I believe she comes with her buddy. And we're not going to go over her buddy because the skills are not up there, and I don't really want to talk a little about it because I don't know, like the wiki is not complete on that. So, but they're here if you guys want to go look at it. It's her buddy's name is Korobo. We got Terra, Minimanders, Lord Ukulele, and Mirundi. These are the buddies, but their skills are incomplete because they're coming out. So Alright guys, let's go with the star of this update. Let's go with the amazing Minalka. Look how cool she is. I cannot wait to talk about it with Silver. But it's not going to be now. Now we're going to go over her skill. Alright, so she's a fire user. Obviously, she has a giant sword, slash. Her accessory is a bangle. She is a shadow character and she's overlapping with Violet. She's a warrior from the Time Empire. Because of her ability, she has been recruited by the Imperial Army Machines Harvesting Unit and dispatched to the Steam World as an executioner. She is extremely wary of others and favors fighting over dialogue, and is considered dangerous even within our harvesting unit. A mysterious creature with her buddy made of steam called Tetra accompanies her. So she also comes with her buddy, guys, and yeah, she's made of steam, which is kind of cool actually, kind of cool. Alright, so these are her quests. She has her Valor Chant, power of user plus 15% for 2 turns and give status immunity of the user 1 time. It goes from 15 to 35, and if you have her proof upgraded, it goes to 55. She has a buddy, Tetra. I'm not gonna read all of this. You know, I'm gonna let you guys read it, but seems like her buddy is a kind of a heals. Well, actually, you know what? I'll read it because it does tie in with her skills, especially Spark Rebellion. Magic attack of all enemy times 3, excel and restore all party members 20% of max HP and restore all status. When the HP of all party members is in front is more than 80%, it's stack 1 charge. Restore amount increase from stats. You know what? I'll read it. Reincarnation. Charge consume 8 charge to do fixed damage of all enemy. Ignore target defense. Damage is equal to recover stat times 2000. Max recovery 500. Damage 1 million. Also restore all party members HP to 100%, revive all dead allies, party members, and give hold ground to the party members. And when Minalka is in front, he activate lethal mode, which is pretty good. Reinforcement. For each party members that meet condition, when current HP is below 80% of max HP, max HP and MP plus 25%, physical resistance plus 30%, or magical resistance plus 30%. So, Atmos Rajasite activation condition. When any weather is active, critical rate of magic, critical rate of all party members plus 100%. So, pretty good, pretty cool, pretty good. She's gonna be something. Alright guys, she has a dazzling slash zone, standard as the other zone, which is great. Passive skill. Alright, there's a lot of text to read. Tributum stacking. Start of turn, deals 20% current HP damage to all allies in the front line and stack Tributum based on damage dealt, max 50%. Alright, here's an example. I'm not gonna read it. You guys can read it, but what it says mostly is you start the battle. She does 20% of damage. She deals 20% of your current HP to everyone up front. So the more HP you have, the more stacked you get to a maximum of 50. So, little strategy: you want her to have a crap load of HP, so that way you can do a crap load of damage. Because keep in mind that your buddy will heal you. Synergy, guys, it's a thing. Battle start tie break fire. When the user is in front line at the start of a battle, inflict 3 stacks of elemental break fire to all enemy. Fire team. Alright. So she has her base attack is called sword swing, basic attack. She also has destruction, primitive, strike, type slash attack of all enemy times 3, excel, guaranteed critical, increased damage from numbers of enemies. From 1 to 5, multipliers for 486 to 3,240, 50% damage of cell per enemy remaining after the attack. Replace basic attack. So yeah, she hits hard, but she does herself some damage. Destruction, slash attack on a single enemy times 5, excel, increase damage 50 times. Deploy dazzling slash stance once per battle, awakening another zone, and lethal mode replaced with basic attack. Lethal mode. State activated when Tetra uses reincarnation and provide the following effect: power of user plus 50. Another zone. Any awakening element type zone or damage type zone, double the damage multiplier for zone, plus 60% for attack zone, thunder crystal type zone, plus 100% from fire, water, wind, and earth. Double damage of weakness and crystal zone. Same thing, zone cannot be overwritten. You cannot remove the zone. It's a zone. You guys know. Alright, let's go with her skill. Unforgiven. Type slash attack of all enemy. Small. 100% damage if the target is affected with plane. Multiplier by 2. Multiplier depend on the numbers of tributum stack up to 12. So once again, she goes into battle. Some of her HP gets taken away. Put into her attack. So dumb. Fire type slash attack of a single enemy. S. When an enemy has resist, increase damage by 30. Yeah, she's strong. Paradox. Fire type slash attack on a single enemy. M. Type resistance of user plus 10% for 10 turns. Buff value automatically increase base of the current turn of battle. Current turn times 4%, max 50% for 10 turns. Continue to increase after previously applied. When in any sense, MP consumption of all party members is 50%. Minus 50%. So the longer the battle, the better you are. Annihilator. Fire type slash attack on a single enemy. L. Increase max HP to self 25% for 5 turns. Buff effect increase depending on the numbers of tributum stack max 50%. Again. Kill them all. Fire type slash attack of all enemy. L. 100% damage if target is afflicted with pain. Multiplier times 2. Multiplier depends on the numbers of tributum stack up to 16. I know I say tributum in French because I'm having a hard time with my English accent. Alright, another awesome skill called Rip and Tear. I love these violent names. Fire type slash attack on a single enemy times 3. Excel and inflicts 3 stacks of fire elemental break plus pain. Ignore bears, damage reduction, and status immunity. Does not ignore status resistance. Bears on target are not consumed. Inflicted status from equipment also ignores immunity. Increase damage based on the numbers of tributum stacked to 20. If the target enemy HP is above 50%, increase after an attack, execute skill again with no extra MP cost. Yeah, she's that good. Counted as a separate move, thus it can charge another force meter. Yeah, you read that right. Damnatio. Fire type slash attack of all enemy XL, plus 100% damage if the target is afflicted with pain multiplier times 2. Multiplier depending on the numbers of tributum stacked to up to 20. A lot of me talking, guys. A lot of me talking, but that kit looks fun to play. Not as complex as the other one. Really just seems that she gets in. Her skills activate. Everyone gets like 20% more HP. But then if you have her pet, that gets refill. But the more HP that you have, the more damage that you do with those stacks. So seems super nice to me. My kind of character. So I'm extremely happy and excited to play, especially if you pair up with let's say like Iffy or like other heavy damage. That being said, guys, I did for you. I did grab some Baki's little battle tips, so we're gonna go with them, guys, and then we'll see. All right, so a brand new type of physical attackers. At the start of the turn, she deals damage to allies on the front line equal to 20% of their current HP and stack tributum according to the damage amount. Skills that are boosted according to numbers of tributum stack are very well powerful. So these are the skills, guys, that I read. I'm going to switch it up here. Elemental Break Fire is very powerful. She stacked Elemental Break Fires times 3 on a single enemies at the start of a battle. It can also be stacked by skills during the battle. Minalkal drive on a fire party, so form your party to support her. Or fire party, guys. So, which is cool. Like if we can get like a Eva or Flammilipus, but with fire, that'd be neat. Once again, guys, these are the skills that I read. If our class is Nemesis, the new Psychic feature come into play. As long as she's a 5-star Nemesis, even with a class change via Memory or Psychic, Tetra will join you. So, guys, you really want to bring her to the 5-star to have Tetra. That's where she shine. Otherwise, you can still do something kind of cool. But you will need to mitigate, not mitigate, but you will need to be careful with your HP because 20% is a lot, especially in another Eden when most of the time, like the bosses are hit really hard. And the last Baki's tip, guys. So this is mostly for the party. Form a party that can support Minalka. Example of recommended characters is Tsukiya Ectro Style for her ability to inflict pains at the start of a battle. Hipfa AS with her powerful buff. Noble Blossom Tsukiha, who specializes in fire type. Use Tetra and allies to manage HP. Since she can easily generate high firepower, she can be used like a physical attack version of Flammilipus in battle against small fries. Pretty sure she's gonna also be really nice for boss, guys. All right. Oops, sorry. Ooh. All right, guys. So that being said, guys, are you excited for this update, guys? I am. I'm excited for this update, guys. We are getting a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of new zone. That finally we're getting part 3 of the main characters, and I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to share that with you guys on the Twitch. So yeah, guys, that being said, that's pretty much it for the update. So if once again, guys, I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, so guys, that's it for the update. So if you like what I do, guys, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys. And otherwise, I'll see you next time for when Silver and I are gonna play this. So see you guys later. Bye bye.